Here we have the Dcase assortment for Matchbox. This is the fourth assortment for 2015. If you're watching this right when it uploads, this is about bringing us current for the 2015 series of cars from Matchbox. There was a delay with the other cases. Hopefully E shows up on time and I don't have any difficulties getting a hold of that. Only time will tell. Only thing with Matchbox, they use these big blisters for the larger models, like this one right here. Cars are really squished in the box. You should see me trying to get the cars back in the box after I do my unboxing. I gotta get them back in there. It's kind of hard figuring out how they're supposed to go, because a lot of the models have these big blisters, and it kind of makes things a little tricky. Blockade Buster, this was in the last assortment. You guys know that has a moving turret. As you can tell, that one's already kind of turned around as it is. So it goes a full 360. Here we have the 14 Chevy Silverado, 1500. There's a third mix. I think it's been in B, C, D. I don't really keep track, but I definitely remember it was in the C case assortment. Excuse me, sewing machine. You have to wait your turn. Yes. 2 more Alfa Romeo 4C. So if you do not get this, if you get the mix C in your area, and then you get a chance to get this car in mix D too, hopefully it continues into mix E, so you have your chance. Blizzard Busters back, pretty good tampos on there. Check out how they did the tampos right on all the edges, gave it like the trim. Wow, that's pretty nice tampo work there. Not one of my favorite models because, you know, it's for pushing and driving around and playing with. Sorry for the glare. But as far as how well the model's done, looks pretty good. A little bit of detail on the roof right there. Here we have the Land Rover Defender 110. And then last mix as well with the little Gator Tampo MBX Swamp Tours, a couple of those. That model has, I think this model in the past had a solid metal roof, but Mattel's been swapping out some of the metal for plastic, and then it gives them a chance to do some details. Of course, they had details before, but it reduces the weight, and then they can change colors. Gives them a little more, gives them some options. Here we have Quarry King. This model's gone through some revisions over the years. I'm not sure. It looks like, I don't know if this one's been changed to where this can't move up now or not. Maybe we'll open that up and check it out. Hey, this is a new model. Brand new for 2015, I do believe. I'll look it up just to make sure. Here we have the Bay Brigade. Wow, this is pretty neat for a little boat model. You see, probably got little wheels on the bottom. Yep, there you go. 4 little wheels, so you can roll it around on the desk. Maybe not so much on the carpet, but pretty neat. Definitely want to open up one of those. And then if you're going to open stuff up, you look for the card. Both cards are pretty good. Neither one of them have any creases. Do we have a third one? Anyways, I'll be picking one of those to open up. This was in the last mix. Really like that tampo job on the quick sander. Totally looks like how a car would look like for a rally race. Toyota 4Runner. You know what, when they had the silver version a couple years ago, man, that one was in so many mixes. I don't know why they had so many. Maybe because it has a small blister, so they need small cars to fit in there, so they just kept reissuing the Toyota 4Runner. Here we have Dirt Smasher. That one was out last year. Took a few mixes off, and now we have a yellow version. I don't remember what color the other one. I don't think it was yellow for the other one. You already seen Sewing Machine. He was trying to sneak and get ahead of everybody else. Here we have the Drill Digger. 2 samples in the case. One for you, one for a friend, or 2 for you. The little auger spins right there. And I don't remember if this lifts up and down. I don't remember if I opened this guy up before. Okay, there's another one to open up. I got 3 to open up so far. Torque Titan. Nice little macho cab for pulling trailers, even though they don't have a trailer for it. Has a hole right there, but I don't believe there's any Matchbox models that'll use it. Meter main was noodled in the C case, carry over into this Dcase assortment. And you know the case assortment, it's just Mattel's way to control inventory. They know if it's old or it's new by the case code, right? This way they know if they got C cases in stock, they got to get them out of the warehouse before they ship D's or whatnot. Rainmaker, I opened this one up in the last assortment. These green plastic things swing out so that little vehicle can spread water. I actually don't know if it's for, yeah, it's for crops. Actually, I started to think, is it for crops or is it just to spray out anywhere on dirt? Just to keep the dust down. Frost fighter, took a little while off. Pretty good tampos on it. I have enough samples of that one. I wouldn't necessarily be looking for more color samples for my collection. BMW M1, I think this one towards the end of 2014 was blue, right? This is the one that was blue. Really, really nice model. Check out the tampos on the front grille. That's what people like. They like realistic models with tampoed headlights, tampoed tail lights. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. I wonder if that Alfa, I don't see Alfa Romeo. Oh, was it already? Did I pass it? Yeah, Alfa Romeo. We got to check the back of that car. See if it still had the Dung dog. Hey, dude, stop hitting the camera, would you? Jeep Wrangler Superlift. That was in the last mix as well. Very nice color presentation. And the Alfa Romeo had the arrow on the back. Instead of it saying Dung dog, look, number 62. They misspelled Dung dog. So far, it's C case, D case. Mattel has not caught onto it. But you see, we're already in May. So even if there's 4 weeks per month, May, that's 20 months. Well, actually, this would have been supposed to be, Dcase should be around April. So 4 months times 4 weeks, 16. So 7 weeks. If nobody noticed this during production, it's already 7 weeks later before someone notices. So all of these have already been produced. And so more than likely, all the cards are like that. So it doesn't make it special. It's not a special error because they're all like that. I mean, it's funny. Oh, this is awesome. We're definitely going to open up this one. I can hardly wait. Let's go. Okay, we'll wait. Got to get the turntable so you can see it nice. Wow, this is really nice. Ghe-O Rescue, I believe that's how you would pronounce it. And it's a real model. It's a licensed model, actually. We'll take a look at it. See, look, there it is. A licensed model right there. Official licensed product. But there's a logo right there. You would think that it would be a fantasy model with all the other fantasy they have, but it's a real vehicle. So we're definitely opening up that one. And this one's a little bit more crunchy, so we can keep that one in the package. And this one's gonna get open. Food truck. I think it's the third mix for him too. Oh my! This is one of my favorite cars to collect. Ford GT40. Glad to see you back. Check out those headlight tampos. Paintwork's a little gloppy, but otherwise, I'm just glad to get real car in the mix. Definitely have to give him. Hey, we got 5 cars now for the turntable. Speaking of a turntable, we have Turntamer, Enunciate, another yellow model, and last up down there in the bottom. Baller Holler. This is one of the models that they are recoloring for the Jurassic Park line, the Matchbox singles that they're using for Jurassic Park. This part right here opens up, and in the back there you have like a creature. I believe it was a dinosaur bones, if I recall correctly. Pretty cool. Check out that temple right there. Mauler. It looks like they have teeth. Pretty nice. I like this model to begin with. Okay, let's go ahead and open up some cars. I want to start off with Drill Digger before I start turn on my turntable, because let's check out the moving features of the model. So here's the little auger part that turns. You can hold it on top, and then if you're going to drill it, it goes this way. What I didn't know, I don't know if this part right here, the black part, actually lifts it up and down. You would think so it can push. Yeah, look, have a little action there so you can dig into the ground. Let's go ahead and give him a spin now. Just a tempo on the side. Don't see nothing in the back. A little something fun to play with. Even though, you know, they have their Matchbox is increasing the number of fantasy models in the lineup. I'm glad that they have moving features. Gives something fun for kids to play with. Let's go ahead and check out the Quarry King. I don't know if that bucket in the front still lifts up and down. So here we have the Quarry King. We'll let him roll a little bit. Hey, you're going backwards. Let's see if this lifts up still. Yep. Okay, that's good. So I haven't lost that feature. Got another moving part right there for the Quarry King. Up next, let's take a look at the Bay Brigade. That's the little amphibious, no, watercraft, amphibious. I think, no, amphibious, it wouldn't be amphibious, because amphibious means it can go on land and sea, right? That's kind of neat. It's pretty big. As far as the composition, the roof is metal. Let me feel it. Yeah, it's cold. Roof is metal. The white part, I'm not sure. White part could be metal or plastic. I'm not sure. But this is plastic. Gray's plastic. I wonder if only the roof is metal. Maybe that's why they can afford to make it so big. Fun. I think that's kind of neat. Ford GT, one of my favorite models to collect. I'll get every color. I'll get every color of this model right here. Now, some models, you know, like these right here, I just like to have a couple colors. I might get more of this one here because it's a new one. But otherwise, these here, for myself, I only like to have a few colors for the collection. Hey, taillight tampos. But as far as the Ford GT40, I'll be getting every color, and I'll be getting multiples too. That's what it's like. You buy what you like, buy what you can afford, enjoy the hobby. Ghe-O Rescue, and if you want to buy more than one, have at it. Check that guy out. Kind of like a big Hummer type vehicle. Got a door on the back, got a ladder on the right. Wow, this is pretty mean looking. That's a nice addition to the Matchbox lineup. Let's give you a peek at the base. Ghe-O Rescue. Yeah, very nice. I'll probably get quite a few colors of that as well. I don't know if it fits on the track. Let's see how wide it is compared to the Ford GT40. Yeah, looks like he's wider than the GT40, so I don't know if he'll fit on the track. During editing, I realized maybe I should check YouTube to see if I can find a video of the real vehicle, the Ghe-O Rescue. Yeah, it's called Ghe-O. Well, at least it is in Romania. I think that's where it's from, Ghe-O, so not Geo. I thought like geography, you know, going across the geography. Ghe-O, I didn't look to see why they call it Ghe-O, but Ghe-O Rescue is what it's called. I have a link in the description, and if you want to check out that track set, I have a link for that track set too in my new studio. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.